Hello everybody and welcome back to another Project Zomboid video. Today we are going to be going over the top 10 best quality of life mods for your next Project Zomboid playthrough. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and let's get straight into it. Starting off kind of small, we have the Burglar's Buddy magazine mod. Now what this allows you to do is read a magazine and you will learn the burglar's trait, which will allow you to hotwire cars. Now this magazine takes a very long time to read, as it should, because the hotwire skill is a very good skill to have, but when you do, it's there. You've got it. You've got the hotwire skill just from reading a book. It is a really worthwhile investment. The benefits of being able to hotwire a car are just incredible. Next up we have the clothesline mod, and what this actually allows you to do is to use a clothesline. It is functioning. You can dry your clothes on a clothesline if they are soaking wet, and that way you don't have to wring them out or wait for them to dry on their own. It's a really useful and just small little quality of life thing like this that is just a real benefit to your playthroughs. Next up we have the build roofs mod. Now this sounds like you don't really need this mod because you can already build roofs, but you can only build floors when you're up on that level. You will need stairs before you can build a roof, and it's silly. It really is silly. So this mod allows you to just skip that and just build roofs straight onto your base like so. It is so incredibly useful. It saves having to make stairs in a base when you don't want a second floor, and you can just build roofs. It's so useful, so handy. I recommend this one myself. It is really good. Next up on the list is the Draw on the Map mod, and this seems small, but it's just really cool to be able to do this on your map, to just scribble whatever you want on there. You're no longer bound by the symbols on the right. You can draw whatever you want, whenever you want. It's really cool. So you can circle buildings however you want, you can cross them off, you can put an X through them. I know it's only a small little change, but it's the small little stuff like this that will really change the way you play this game. After a long day of fighting zombies, you might be covered in a lot of blood, and when the water is out in the city and you have none to spare, it's going to be a real pain to wash your clothes and yourself, which is why this mod comes in really handy. It's called the Wash in the Rain mod, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. You can wash yourself in the rain. That's all it is. Just make sure the rain is hard enough first and just right click and you can just wash yourself in the rain. It takes a little longer than normal, which is about right really, but you get to wash yourself in the rain. It's pretty good. Next up we have the dried foods mod. Now this adds to the game a can of dried food which can be opened and you can get one of 3 meats from it: dried steaks, dried chicken, and dried pork. This mod is really useful for after that point in your playthrough where all the food in the fridges have spoiled, everything in the freezer has spoiled. The canned food here, this dried food, can be used in recipes like your normal meats could before they rotted. Next up we have quite a small one, but it's really useful again. It's the ability to siphon gas out of cars using any empty bottle, not just water bottles. So you could use wine bottles, whiskey bottles, even bleach bottles, anything, to be able to siphon gas out of cars instead of just water bottles. Next up is craftable duct tape. This one does not need an explanation at all. If you need duct tape, you can craft it. Simple. And with that duct tape you can now repair katanas, because in this mod this is exactly what you can do. You can repair all the weapons that you couldn't before, such as your katanas and crowbars. This is really useful for people who just want to keep that same weapon, especially katanas, because they are just that OP that they are just worth saving. How this isn't in the game already is insane to me. It's so useful and it's such a necessary thing we need in the game, and thankfully we have a mod that can do this for us. And last but not least is the ability to tow cars using rope. Again, a very small thing, but can come really handy in a pinch when needed. It's just another small quality of life change that will really affect the way you play this game. And that is about it, guys. That is my personal list of the top 10 best quality of life mods for this game, for people who just want to keep it still quite vanilla. So I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.